One of the biggest misconceptions about being a believer in God is that we always do the right thing. Just because we believe in God, that doesn't mean that we always do the right thing. Most real believers, we are striving to get it right. We're choosing to walk this narrow path. And the difference between us and people in the world is that we know that we need salvation. We know that we need God. We know that we can't live without God. That's the difference. That doesn't mean that we're perfect. That doesn't mean that we have it all together. That means that we're choosing to do the right thing. And just because people say that they are believers, that doesn't mean that they're true believers. So just because someone is claiming to be a Christian or a child of God or, branding themselves as that doesn't mean that that's who they truly are. There's also a lot of misrepresentation going on. There is a difference between someone who is just being real and being honest about how they don't always get it right, but they still strive to get it right and want to follow this narrow path, versus someone who's claiming to be a believer, but their heart is far from God and they live a double lifestyle. Those are two different things. It's become popular to brand yourself as a believer, and people just do it because it gets attention. People do it for clout chasing. It's not really their reality. I'm here to tell you that as a believer, that doesn't mean that just because we say we are a believer that we have it all together. In fact, some of the most closest people to Christ in the Bible was the most messed up. They were the most dysfunctional. They made some of the craziest mistakes and things that a lot of us probably wouldn't do in today's time. But yet people like, for example, David, he was favored by God. And he was favored by God because his heart was genuine. It wasn't because he was perfect. It was literally because he was imperfect, but he wanted to get it right. That's the thing that separates someone who is a true believer versus an unbeliever. Your heart is striving. Righteousness is a practice. You practice it every day. Just like a marriage. Christ considers us the bride, the church the bride. So in a marriage, you strive every day to get it right. That doesn't mean you do all the time. That is such a misconception. Stop having these unrealistic expectations of people who say that they are believers. We're not perfect. I'm here to tell you today